Asghari, who admitted it's not real.
Also, several days after that video was uploaded, about 5 days after, the video started to get botted. The views started going nuts. The dislikes started going through the roof. I just talked to Parker yesterday from Luxury Pranks for a while, and that was an interesting call, but just wanted to get kind of your kind of side of story, what kind of happened, what happened with your video, and essentially, I'm just trying to get a couple different angles here to kind of figure it out, because in talking with him, it's tough to feel like you're getting a straight answer, and certainly,
yeah, of course.
I brought up your situation to him, and he got pretty defensive over it. So I'm curious, so what was the deal?
Okay, well, yeah, I had seen your angle and I really liked it. And so I looked them up and I found a news article that basically, so on Inform Overload, we make news more entertaining. So we take relevant news and our commentary onto it. So I had to make sure that there was an article to like back up my claims,
of course,
because otherwise, you know, like I'm not like, I am a journalist, but I'm not like, you know, we make sure that we credit people's work. All our stories are in the description.
Yeah.
So I found a news article on it, and the news article had kind of alleged that Luxury Pranks, you know, didn't contact the authorities after they did all these child predator experiments. And like, I just thought that was really interesting. And like, it kind of backed up your claim that they were faking these experiments.
Right.
And it's like, okay, like I actually didn't watch a lot of their videos, which, you know, kind of ended up hurting me in the end, because I didn't see them call the police in very many of them. I think I watched like 3 or 4 and I never saw them call the police at the end, but apparently they do call the police in a couple of them. I don't know how true that is though. Like, I feel like they could have like staged that as well. I'm not sure.
I mentioned that. So I mentioned that to Parker when I talked to him, and how pretty much like there's never any aftermath, right? All it does is it like ends very abruptly. And then sometimes there's a little blip on the screen that says, we sent the footage to the appropriate authorities. And that's it. And I asked him like candidly, I was like, listen, do you know, send this footage to authorities? And it was really weird the way he responded. It was very beating around the bush. Eventually, he was talking about protecting the integrity of the investigation and all this stuff. You'll see it in the video I post in a couple days. But yeah, it just seemed a little dodgy, because I had the same question. I'm like, you have these alleged child predators coming over these very dangerous situations, and then these guys are just running out the door after. It seems like every time there's like this kind of bullshit little scuffle that looks, that looks a little bit fake, and then they just roll out and that's it, and the video ends. So.
And it's so dangerous too. Like, what if these people, like if they were real predators, like, couldn't they be like armed and dangerous? Like, aren't they like putting
100%.
like, you know, the actress in danger? Like, everybody on set is in danger. Like, how do they?
Right. You can't predict some of these people. You can't predict how they're going to act if they're legit child predators. And I asked him that too, and his response was, "Oh, we have 911 on speed dial." That was his response. I was like, "All right, well, that's not going to help if someone has a gun or a knife or something." Like, come on.
No, it doesn't. In a garbage bag.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Anyways, in a garbage bag. Yeah.
Dude, he's got a knife in here. No, show this. He got a knife in here.
Because he was hoping he would change the title of it, which he did the same thing to me, reached out. In my case, started off pretty nice and respectful. Got very friendly, and like, you know, we talked a little bit, and it ended up him like inviting me to go to Buffalo, and it sounds like you had a similar experience. So how did your conversation with him go?
I definitely did. So actually, my conversation did not start off friendly. He was right off the bat like, where are your sources? Like, you don't sound like a legitimate news channel or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I showed him the source, and he was threatening to sue us if we changed the title. And I just kept saying, well, is anything that I'm saying untrue? Because technically, if it's not slanderous, you can't do anything about it. And like, maybe you can, you know, press charges or whatever, but like, it'll get thrown out because like, you're not admitting to me openly right now in our conversation that any of what you said or any of what you're doing is real. Right. And that's what I was kind of grilling him about. And, you know, like, I did feel really bad for him. He was saying things like, oh, like, I'm really worried about my family. Like, I'm just worried about this title. And like, I'm like, well, like, if it was really slanderous, why wouldn't you ask me to take down the whole video? You know, like, why is it just the title?
We literally had the exact same conversation. It was about like, oh, he doesn't want his daughter to grow up thinking he's like doing this stuff.
And, you know, like, obviously I don't want to like, you know, at the end of the day, I is a good news source, but I mean, the video itself is like, it's not going to do amazing. You know, I think even now it has like 15,000 views. So like, I got to work the next day and I asked my boss and he's like, don't change it. Like, don't change this title. And I was like, well, like, I feel really bad. And like, the response was like brutal. Holy shit. Like, there was all these kids that were just like attacking me, and
pretty good. How you doing?
Not bad, man. Did I catch you in the middle of anything important? Hopefully not.
No, I was just putting my kid to bed.
Very good. Very good.
It's just like, there's just a few people in Buffalo who just own the channel, dude. Like, it's not like, what happens is like, it's just like licensing stuff, you know? So like,
okay. Well,
I'm honestly, dude, like, I'm getting kind of like really like thrown off a little bit.
Why? You said I can't discuss specific details regarding what happens in my videos due to a non-disclosure agreement I signed with my MCN. I would like to show everyone everything that happens, why it happens, but I can't. I'm stuck more than you can imagine in many ways, and even contracted to make specific types of videos for prepaid brand promotions. So my
Yeah,
question
dude,
is, it sounds like you're a little bit of like a puppet on a string, and you're doing things so other people can make
I mean,
money.
dude, you know what? Do you want me to like get someone who could better answer these questions, who like maybe has like a little bit more knowledge of like all the legality of everything?
No,
'Cause, like,
it's all good. It's not about the legal thing, man. Listen, I know I'm kind of asking you some hard questions because I'm curious, because like obviously when I make a video about when I made my video about you, like I'm not like trying to be a guy that exposes people online, but I see things and I try and call it how I see it. And to me, when I watch your channel and when I watch To Catch a Cheater, it is glaringly obvious that it is, it's fake. It's paid actors. And regardless of what the message is, sure, you're trying to spread awareness for, the dangers of talking to strangers online, but to build a channel on the underlying theme is deception, essentially by trying to essentially convince people this is real when it's not. That just doesn't sit well with me, even if it's the side effect is trying to spread this message, right? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but I think you're making a lot of assumptions, dude.
Well, like a
I'm
weird.
not a judge. I'm not a judge, dude.
In the DMs we had together, you kind of painted a picture that you were somebody that was like under a contract that you didn't want to be under, and you kind of got, you were a young kid and just signed all these things, and now you're stuck doing something you don't want to be doing. Is that correct? Do you feel that way?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm doing something I don't want to be doing. I just did sign a lot of contracts, but
Your videos are not scripted, and every single person that comes on
I've
that.
never scripted a single video in my entire life.
Totally shut off of ads on YouTube on luxury pranks. So basically what happened is I logged onto YouTube and I noticed every single video, no matter what it was, if it was a gold digger prank, if it was a video where I was asking some guy to spell the word soup, has been demonetized. Every single video we've ever uploaded has either been removed or just completely demonetized. So I'll go to the next.
And your cat.
I went on like one date with that girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You didn't cheat on me. Why do people think that? That's ridiculous.
I know. It's just really fucked up.
It's just because some fan started a rumor?
Yeah, like some fan said that.
Some fan said that?
Yeah.
That's not true. Why did they think that?
I don't know. Do you want to go?
I know you want to do
Rabbit
that.
from
Yeah.
Country Max.
Yes. Yeah,
Do you
well,
wanna
no,
do another
yeah.
one? Okay, so this is the verbal abuse that I had to deal with from this person for months and months and months on end. They accused me of cheating on them with anyone and everyone, ever. So in this particular video, they would accuse me of cheating on them with somebody who, one, I have never met before, two, I have a professional business relationship with, and three, is just not even somebody who I would ever even look at that way or look at me that way. They're like 45 and I sell a product for them on Instagram, and
I was wondering if you're interested in hanging out with us.
you're begging to get back together with me this entire week, and now you're texting me photos of another girl that you're having sex with. What the fuck is your problem? I told you to fuck off like 35 fucking times. Why are you texting me a picture of her? And stop contacting me. That's it. I'm telling you, stop contacting me.
And do not call me because you're a whore and you fucked other dudes while we were
Yeah, I
talking.
fucked a guy who I've never met before. Who said... Okay, so this is lies and slander. I have never met this person in my life. This is a screenshot of confirmation that I've never met this person. I never cheated on them. You cannot sleep with someone who you've never met before, and this person can confirm I've never met them. So
Say that you did.
okay, thank you so much, and stop fucking contacting me. So imagine being told that you had sex with someone who you've never met in your whole life, and imagine telling that person time and time again for hours and hours on end, I didn't, stop. I can literally show you this person. I can literally have this person call you if you want. I've never slept with them. The guy from Oral Liquid Gold?
Yeah, you fucked him.
No, I didn't, and I never met this person in my life. Stop.
Because you're a whore and like shut the fuck up.
Do you just like do all this in your spare time?
You're
So like
you're
abusive and
sex trap.
scary. Okay, so now I know there's going to be those 10 people who want to troll and want to say that everything he said is true. So for you guys, here's the words coming out of his mouth. You somehow got it on your computer. Because that's not my computer.
Yeah.
Right? So you know, like, my passwords.
If I'm being honest with you, I just went on your computer.
But you don't have access to that side of my computer. Unless you know my password.
Yeah.
What?
I just went on the computer. I just went on the MacBook, and then I just deleted like the history and shit. I think at one point you signed into your Instagram.
I didn't. So that's odd, right?
That's really not that odd.
It is, because my password, I don't know it. And I've never taken my laptop here, so I wouldn't have it.
I mean, that was something I should not.
Parker, it's just not cool, alright?
Because like I didn't like I used like a thing on like the computer to like look at the phone because like I can't like see the phone that well.
What?
Like I like used like a software on the computer to look at the phone. What's up? I'm just like sitting in your driveway. I was just like wondering if you wanted to talk. I see. I like texted you that was in your driveway, but like it didn't go through, so I guess you blocked me again.